Jason says he's sick, so he'll be back in like a week or so.
Oh, okay.
So that's cool.
Shuffle.
Yeah. Hey, you got my hand once or twice in that.
Yeah. Sorry, down here, okay, moving. I double guessed. So let it go.
Yeah. I was thinking the same, I was like, should have faked it.
Yeah.
Or
I saw it coming closer.
Through, roll. Yeah, that's how that happened. Nice, well timed. Nice wedge. You wedge that, didn't you?
Yeah, nice,
man. Nice. Looking good.
He's not going to speak.
It's actually going for your head.
I thought I'll do
it. To the head, you punched your head.
Yeah, I thought I'd do a speed assist and went straight through it. And went,
yeah, when I do speeds, I actually like my hand going low.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, that's the problem.
Well, I started like that and left it to, remember we were talking about pointing?
Yeah, always point, yeah.
So I've gone like that.
Yeah. Once again, it's probably better to like forward and then do it.
Yeah.
And even if you're on the head one, then that way the point's coming out of the hand and you're off the door. Once again though, I thought you'd be way rustier after a month off. You're doing fine.
Yeah, what we did yesterday.
Yeah, you felt that was fine. That was good.
Glad that didn't connect.
Nice. Doing well, man. Did that get you?
No,
I didn't have control. Oh, you can keep going.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to reset it. Must have touched your hand.
Yeah, it was just got palmed it.
Yeah, no, I felt something hit the tip.
I shouldn't be
But
moving it out.
I didn't hear the scrape. So.
Yeah, it didn't hit me in the head.
Yeah, no, that's fine actually, because sacrifice hand, I'm actually not against that.
Yeah, it's sort of plan B.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit. Where are you about to launch then?
Something. I want to see if you figure it out first.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't say it, but I'll give you like 2 minutes and then I'll say it. Yeah.
No, well, let's see how we go.
Yeah. Nice, stick with it. Go hold it.
I was trying to do that solid.
Yeah.
I thought that should have held.
I kind of stepped a bit.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad. I don't think I got you.
Maybe it's mine hitting me.
Oh yeah, I didn't get you last time.
Yeah,
I think you just spined yourself a
Yeah.
lot. Once again, move your head.
Yeah.
Because you had that was the right.
I thought that was solid
but you're still
enough.
behind
Yeah,
it more.
get a little
It's going to
bit.
move around more.
Okay.
But I don't think I got you then.
Oh, that's the whole looking at it.
Yeah.
I was still here, so
Yeah,
that's
because once again I moved the head, but then the feet follow it. Not really feeling it at the moment. You're doing well.
You're not feeling it at the
No,
moment?
no.
Oh, I'll just click in.
No, it's all good. It's all good. You're doing well.
Got to the same.
You all good?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was the wrong
No, I was flat-footed. I felt it.
defense.
Don't put my hands on it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Where's the back of the blade? I think it's got you.
Yeah, I felt that.
Yeah. Actually, almost loaded it.
Oh, okay, right.
You gotta be careful because if it was even a little bit lower, it wouldn't cut you.
Yeah.
I mean, the tip's okay, there's not bladed on the back.
No.
Interesting.
I knew that was a mistake. As soon as I did it, I thought I'll go for whatever.
Actually, one sec, just have a sip of water. Too much coffee's dried my mouth out.
Yeah, that's it.
The thing I was going to bring up is you haven't been open yet today.
Yeah.
Like you're starting completely covered every
Right.
time. So you have to lead every exchange.
Right. Yeah, because last time I was getting surprised when I was trying to, I sort of started very open.
But you can do it further out.
Yeah.
And like creep in, and then just throw yourself. Well, you don't even have to do an attack. You don't have to. You can put yourself on the line and then throw backwards. Because the second you hit like on the edge, that's when they'll throw after time. So like say I'm out of range, and I'm probably here, then I'll just move, and as I'm doing my fake, and then I'll just move.
Right.
And half the time they lash out, and you get to re-enter behind it.
Okay.
But
yeah, because I was starting open before.
But like because your hand is, you're now doing the fakes on the body, so the hand's not a target, but your weapon's always up and moving, so I can't go for the head either. Right. So there's no target for me to lead on. Yeah. So I have to stand and wait like right until you do a first attack. I have to wait for a counter game.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Yeah. But I want to lead, but I can't. I tried like 4 or 5 times, and that's how you started getting the headshots at the beginning.
Right.
And I was like, oh, okay. Same thing what happened with Tom yesterday. You're doing the right like pulgada stuff. Yeah. And it's like I said once again, this is perfect for like self-defense wise. Yeah. Because you're keeping the range, you're not open, you're picking them off. Like, if they're like Ray and the other Ilustrisimo guys, they're going to stand and counter you like that last shot. And I'm like, but if you can make them lead, you have more counter opportunities. Yeah. And they do go wider. Yeah. It's making me only use a third of my offense. The more offense I throw, the more chance I'll make a mistake. That's how I see it. Yeah. I actually want them to change stuff, because after like 2 or 3 moves, their technique's not as crisp. You know, do you get what I mean? Yeah. Oh, definitely. It's still the old dodge first. If you can. But I'm not allowing a dodge. But you're doing it really well. Like you've been landing stuff on me. And the fact that you can move in and out of range and be fully covered, and you're pulling your hand all the way back, you're not leaving it out. Like, your weight shifting's good. Like you're ticking heaps of boxes. So it's only like a very subtle thing, and that's only if you want me to lead. If you don't want me to lead at all, keep doing what you're doing. Like, no. Because some people don't want that. They go, I want to lead and do the counters, because then you're somewhat get to control the beginning of each combo. Yeah. So like that way you're not as surprised. But sometimes you're open and they just lunge at you. You're like, Jesus, that was quicker than I thought. Like, and that's where I used to be open. I'd come back to here, but that's not strong enough. I like diving, dodge and come straight up into an attack. Or I like spine deflections. That's what really makes me. Leaving it down and just be happy. The spine deflections is what really makes me feel safe, being open with it down. Yeah. Okay. Because like, I'm gonna still do elastic go and throw myself, but I know there's probably like only a 2 out of 3 chance my elastic is gonna work. The other 1 in 3, if you step properly or I've messed up the range or the angle, you're gonna land. The spine covers that extra third most of the time. Okay. Alright. It's probably a spine deflection I'm missing. It's the opening part. Oh, actually, you're not comfortable because you're not spining. I guess so. But no, it's just. But honestly, like don't change much, because that's good. I keep thinking defense is that. And like you said, defense, spine deflection out here if you were. Okay. Yeah. That. I'll form up. Okay. Yeah, because if I did that, you would have just rolled. Okay. This is the hard part, is blend. Like I don't when you everything you just did was good. Mix that. Now it's just how you add the other thing as well, and you don't have to do it every round. No. I'd still a lot of time would start covered. Because if they're just gonna lash out or charge in it, that's when. And then you can just get an easy shot. But if we both come here and we both go like fake to the edge. No. Fake. Then just then I'm gonna go. Do that, or I'll drop and creep in. Maybe fake that, so they go for the hand. That still to me that doesn't look, because I know how fast that is. But most other people don't realise. When you hear it looks good. So most of the class thinks this is more threatening, because they've seen the backside thrust. So they go, you're just going to do that. I'm like, well, So I when I do this, they all bail. But I do this one, and they come forward. Oh, okay. But you're the opposite. You don't care about that anymore, because you now know how to move your hand and hide. But you know how fast that can be. Just the straight up too. I don't do that one. Okay. Now this one leads my wrist through your weapon, so I don't do it anymore. Okay. Because even if I point it, my hand's still there, and you're really good at pulls the hook. So that's one of your better counters. So I don't do it at all anymore. Right. Unless you went wide, maybe. If I went out here and you did a backhand, then maybe I'll do it. Like, because that's that angle. That's what I mean. But like most of the time, you're not wide. We're like this. So I don't think I've thrown that in like a month or 2. Okay. This one, however, that's so fast.
Yeah, that's you can't see it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Did you
I thought you stopped as well.
No.
Yeah,
I thought you said you did say keep going, didn't you?
Yeah, I said stop and then
I thought you were like broken rhythm baiting.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's making me mirror his stop and he's going to kill me. You're all good, you're all good.
It was actually open.
Yeah. You're still not open.
Nah, I've opened once or twice, but not enough.
Yeah, that's all good. You know why it feels wrong to me? Because it doesn't seem like anything close to the pulgada drill at the moment.
Right, yeah, the dodging.
We're going like one, and
Yeah.
we should be going like
dodge.
Yeah.
Then coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're not. We're going single exit, single exit, single exit. We should both be staying in and going counter, 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 counter. Someone got the fifth.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that's because you're not open to that
Yeah.
card.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. See, that was it.
Yeah.
See, now I'm going to make mistakes.
Yeah. One of those is going to go wrong.
See, I lost my hand though.
Yeah.
You're good?
Yeah, no, I thought it was
Okay. Every time you stop, I actually think you've hurt yourself.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you roll your ankle?
No, oh, there's a hack.
Yeah.
When I
But
saw
you
your
hit
fingers.
Yeah. You nearly always hit the armor and then freak out when you hit my armor. I don't know why. Yeah. I'll tell you, you haven't injured me in a long time.
Okay.
But yeah. I get it. You're a nice person. You don't want to injure me. Nice, good double. Oh yeah. See, that one's way better.
Yeah. So we'll start. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all good. This is, you fixed it now.
Yeah. Cut through my hand again.
Yeah,
I'm doing.
You're leaning to the hand.
There's two down the centre.
You're doing that. It's because of also like.
Well, I'm moving as well.
We're both rotating, so it's changing the angle a bit.
Yeah.
That was good. Slow.
Yeah, but once again it was there, not here.
Yeah. No, you've actually gotten way better at doing that. So the hand, I'm not even aiming for the hand most of the time.
Yeah.
It's just a habit that when I miss the head, I do that just in case. It's like extra damage.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, mate. Nice. You even like slightly moved it because you did like a little spine.
The last one I didn't do the spine deflection.
Yeah.
So I thought I'll leave it there because I left it there last time and you just hit me.
It changes the momentum of like my energy for my weapon.
Yeah.
It gives you an extra half a beat for an opening. And like you might be able to land and not exit, but if you do that, it gives you the extra half beat to exit.
Yeah.
So that's good. Okay, get smooth.
Well, I thought if I leave it there, which I did last time, and try to just react, you're very fast.
Yeah.
So if I do a quick spine deflection,
and even as you do that, it moves that hand a bit.
At least the angle's changed a bit, and then I've got a chance of.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
No, it's good, man.
I saw it then, I thought, move the head. Move the head. Oh. Start to swat it, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I really don't do those side hacks very often.
I started hand fighting and I'm moving my head.
Yeah. Oh, it's a lot warmer today.
Yeah.
Finally, Australia's been freezing for the last couple of years.
About to move around this.
Yeah, for a second you stopped moving left and right.
You just don't have time.
No.
I went, it's in mine, and as I'm saying that, it's
and
there.
you're doing the right hand. So like that's what gets distracting because you are doing those right.
Yeah.
But you always have to be slightly moving. Coming up. Yeah.
By the time I see that's lined up, it's only just got to go
It's
there.
too late to shift your weight.
And I'm already thinking, oh, I better move my head, and it's too late.
And I think whenever you've been doing this elbow hasn't been in.
Yeah.
So I think it's when your hand's here, and your elbow's out, that makes you move.
Oh, okay.
Whenever I see you curled in, you actually move your head.
It just doesn't feel right.
So like, yeah. Nice, nice. Just trying to fade it, but fuck the right way.
Oh, Jesus,
Double flash.
I got gutted.
Yeah. Did that not hit your neck?
Yeah, you got me right through here.
Oh, okay, yeah, I thought it went up.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You got me right through the That should have been there.
Yeah.
Because when you open up to strike,
you almost, it's like the old fencing.
Yeah, so that's what I did.
Nice. Shit.
Shit.
That was messy.
Yeah.
Nice, babe. Nice. That's good.
Double. It's a double. No, the
Double
double's
shots are fucking us because we got so used to the singles.
Yeah, we're dodging the first.
Yeah. We're moving, we're doing upper and lower body now. Now
Yeah.
it's fucking with the rhythm and the timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, double deaths on the deep counters. Good timing and dodging though, like the measurement's good.
Yeah.
It's our timing now.
Yeah, just got to get used to that.
Yeah.
Especially the second, but it's good.
Yeah, it's the deeper ones now, we're getting super acquainted.
Yeah.
That's good.
Now somewhere in that, should we be trying to lock up into Corto, sort of?
If the other person gets closer.
Yeah.
See, we're both landing with the tip.
Yeah, it's just, we're doing all these just dodges.
If it was that,
yeah.
like if you stepped on one of these,
yeah.
then you do that, or block it,
yeah.
and then you come through. And I've been lining up for if you do like a headshot and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like, all that. But we don't go that deep.
No, not at the moment.
I get it on the lower rank students a lot,
Yeah.
because they're not using the tip of their weapon.
Right.
And they'll step.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the whole thing.
Yeah, anytime it's like that deep, then yeah.
Okay.
On some of the later counters, when we get to like 3, 4, 5,
then you may
that's where it seems to we mess the range up because we're circling.
Yeah.
And swaying.
Oh, after
and then that can happen.
Yeah.
And that's when you could potentially do it for like an Estrella or a Pluma.
Right.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's good to know when to look for it.
Fair question though.
Yeah, because I feel like we're nearly there.
Oh yeah,
At a spot where we should be.
I'm definitely looking for it.
Yeah.
It's just, it's so reliant on your opponent stepping forward.
Yeah.
Like, if you try to force it, you leave yourself open.
Yeah, and there's also a lot of my being open is down here. So I'm dodging like this and able to do that to get back up here in time.
Some of that I don't mind.
Yeah.
Because if you do an angle 1 or an angle 2, that's quite good.
Oh, okay.
Just to bump.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, you just step and shove.
Yeah.
So like that, I don't mind those because think of that. That's like the number 4.
Yeah.
And you can turn that. That works as well for a stab. But also, like I've seen, like Mum Romy loves doing that 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll look at those. I just really got to move the head.
The problem is that you're removing this.
Yeah, but you should be.
So if you go to bump it,
head,
and then instead it goes into like something like that, and you've let that, you've reached out for it.
Yeah.
So a lot of time I do it off an elastico still, and then re-enter.
Yeah.
So that way, like on the off chance that fucked up, I've got that.
You still got to turn.
But it means that if I think you're just doing that, the elastico should be fine.
Yeah.
But if I see you step, I know like mid strike, people go, oh you stepped. Now that's it.
Okay.
So like I am, my main goal is elastico, but I have that in mind going, if the only thing that's going to mess up my elastico is if you step with it. And instead of me trying to jump backwards and keeping the elastico, which usually doesn't work, you plant or go forward and meet them.
Yeah, because I've been so drilled into don't touch it now, like keeping this here.
Well, it's because we've reached for too long.
Yeah, but so now I have to think, oh yeah, if I can get back.
Yeah, as long as the elbow is still on your chest.
Yeah.
So you're not doing this. So that's why I'm saying the elastico is still good. So if I go back,
you've still got that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And even the other side, you can do that, but a lot of times it's even good just still have your forearm. And even then, like if you stepped in on that forehand one, you get that, and that's still just your forearm.
Solid.
You don't have to frame it.
No.
You can, as once again, if you just do that, even then down into that stuff again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I might think a bit more about.
This side's even easier.
Yeah.
Because then it's just.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm going to think a bit more about elbow on the chest, not just.
Because I'm thinking of it like when we're doing the Espada Dog, and that's very in the middle, or the katana, and that's very in the middle for us to move around.
Yeah. I'm
trying to do that with my forearm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
But honestly, you're doing really well.
Yeah.
You fixed the pulgada thing, you've opened up, and you're not just bailing after the first one, you're going 3, 4, 5, and then like you've landed a lot of headshots today. Yeah. It's really good, especially because you were focusing on the hand so much a couple months ago. Yeah. And like now you're doing mostly head, which is really nice. And it's still good to go for the hand, but the hand sets up so many counters if you go for it. Yeah. Like if you start going for that, this stuff keeps coming in, the scooping ones, like
9 times out of 10.
I can just like I have a lot of counters if you go.
It's actually not really attractive.
No.
And normally, if
I get it that it's one of the quickest ways to win a fight.
Yeah.
But once again, like if you do the pulgada first, you do any attack, and I go back, then I don't mind picking off the hand because I'm already out of range. Yeah. And that's a safer start. I'm assuming that like when Tatan chopped off that other master's thumb in Indonesia when he got called out for that challenge match in the 90s. Yeah. I'm almost certain that as the guy did a backhand, Tatan would have done an elastico. So no matter what, he was already out of range.
Yeah.
And then done that.
Yeah.
Done number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like he could have done it here.
Yeah.
And just gone bang, but why would you not do the footwork and be safe and also do it? So chances are he was already completely out of range halfway through the strike, or even at the beginning, so that man telegraphed, and he's already done the elastico to a Reti-Rada line.
Yeah.
And then he's going, oh, I'm just standing here in safety, I'll take that shot. Yeah.
Much nicer.
Otherwise, I think if you're not safe and you're pretty much like just on the edge,
yeah,
it's almost better to just go straight for something.
When I'm that close, I actually feel like I'm crossing my body to go near your hand.
Yeah,
and I feel so open.
Yeah,
so
I completely get you.
I don't like
I almost would prefer to step out to line my shoulder up with your hand and do like that. Like that's one of my favorite ones for the number 1 like punches.
Yeah.
Like because you want to punch down the middle.
Yeah.
But I really like stepping out because it gets you off that line. Yeah.
Okay.
It in.
Yeah.
I actually missed that one.
Yeah. Oh, it's great a bit.
No, I missed. Pushed it
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because you dropped your shoulder backwards.
Right.
So it actually moved your head out of line.
Yeah.
But your hand actually pushed it in.
Oh, then I'm down on that. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
That was triple.
Yeah, it's done.
I got around 2 of them. Yeah, I thought, yeah.
You've been picking it off too well and timing the distance and the range too well. So now I have to really like fake it out.
Yeah, triple pumps.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, I've got it. Yeah, I've got it.
Even I got it now,
yeah.
It wasn't a heavy one, but like you're still hitting it.
Yeah.
So I could do it cleaner.
Yeah, I had to just.
And after that, I was like, time.
Yeah,
that was good. And that wasn't like a push.
Nah.
Kind of rolled.
The old theory was it on your chest, the elbow.
Yeah.
That wasn't good, all right.
That's what I mean, like it stops you from reaching out.
Yeah.
That was really good. That was clean. Well baited.
Yeah, you're drawing me then.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going, hold it, I've stepped 3 times.
Nice. That was good though, that hand shot.
Yeah.
That's right, I started faking and started coming out too far.
Yeah.
And you got me.
Okay.
Nice. Nice. Good foot. Your feet saved you.
I'll try not.
I got stuck on that one.
I was trying to.
I was just thinking, oh, his elastico is too short because he's going to have to go through the fence.
I thought, make sure you're open.
No.
Not in range.
Look at how money, like, these you're just slipping now.
Yeah.
These, I see you moving your elastico.
Yeah,
when you're loaded and countering over top. So not only you're elasticoing, you're going back and loading, coming over.
That's that actual stronger defense is allowing me to load
That's
down.
it. You know that you're safe, but but you're so quick with it because it's already back and loaded. But we used to be like, oh, it's here, so it's closer to the target.
Yeah.
But it's actually double the speed, like being here.
Yeah.
Even though the distance is further, we land that quicker than
Yeah. There's less body movement in it.
Yeah.
And that used to be my go-to there. Now it's here.
Yeah, exactly.
That I'd still get hit.
As I was saying about Tom yesterday, the amount of backhands
he's coming
doing
through
stuff, but it's always.
Yeah, you gotta get later.
Actually, I did say that to him. I look like if you wanted to do the low shots, aim for the stomach.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, chances are they're gonna think it's the hand and pull their hand back.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get that. And I'm like, that's a good shot. That's what Ray does when he doesn't do the head on head. I'm worried about these ones.
Oh
yeah. The neck comes out. And if you just pull that leg back, it's stuck.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, anyone gets my leg, I'm just like, yeah.
There's no way.
We don't go below the bench.
No.
I mean, if they want to, I don't mind.
Once you get to a certain level, you can do it.
Because even when like Sam Hayden came back and was doing a bit of stuff at the gym, like he popped in for a lesson like a year ago. Yeah. He did heaps of those low ones, but I stabbed him in the chest about half a dozen times. Yeah. Because he kept being like, And I was like, there's no other thing you're going to do there. Unless you do like a rising cruise block or something. Yeah. Something weird where you pretend as they go through the stab, do like a plumber, I don't know. I don't like it. You're so planted.
The chance of me faking that, and you sort of halfway
Twice
up.
he took a knee.
Yeah.
Twice he went kneel.
Yeah.
To do that. And I was like, mate, you are so planted. Don't do that. He missed a couple times. I stabbed him a few times, and he went, "Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore." I'm like, "Yeah, good." Yeah. He's like, "Hey, used to land on you." I'm like, "Yeah, it really got down." All right.
Back on the front.
Yeah. Yes, those little scoopy ones.
Yeah, but I had it here.
Yeah.
So you're either doing something already.
I keep faking and I keep coming slightly off each time, and you hit me. I'm like, so I have to keep it on.
Or when I'm here, I've got to be thinking of the counters.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be thinking.
You should be thinking your own scoop.
Yeah, my own scoop or spine deflection.
If I'm coming in this way, you should go that way.
Yeah, I should be out.
Yeah, exactly. The same for that one.
Yeah, just coming through or spine deflection.
Exactly. Yeah.
I gotta think.
The spines don't work as well in the hand. Yeah. It's better when I go for the head. The spine work, but when I'm down here.
Yeah, you better just
it's hard to get the angle on it.
Yeah, I've got to think counters on those.
The spine will probably save your hand. Yeah. But it won't give you the setup for the opening. Yeah. Where the head one does the save and the opening. Yeah, but those scoopy ones, that's why I think anytime my hand comes out, I go, here. Yeah. And I go, okay, once again, if you go for my head, I'm going to do that. If you go for counters, my hand, then I got that. Or if it's something that comes like this way, so I can't roll my hand through, then it's the pre-made up. Once again, it's like that curvy one we just did then. If this goes this way, I go that way. Yeah, it's weird. If this goes this way, I scoop that way.
Yeah, because I'm out here thinking, headshot or bag sack. But that's my focus instead of thinking that plus the counters.
Yeah, and it's not just one counter. You got to go, what's my head counter? What's my hand counter? Yeah. And the feet have to work for both. Yeah. You can't just do it stationary. Do another 5 and switch to knife.
Try a knife. Yeah,
easy. I'm just going to do the same weapons as yesterday because our main ones to do Solo Espada, then Largo, then Dos Manos.
Right.
Yeah. This has been really good. Nice. So it's so simple.
Then I was thinking of counters. But before I was thinking of headshots.
That's it. When you think defense and counters, you're so much safer and you actually land more offense. Yeah. When you think offense, you get set up.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. It's very frustrating. That's why it's so interesting, because whenever you see two people training in Ilustrisimo, the majority of the time they're both coming in defensively. And that's why that problem happens when they've only just gotten the range down, and they haven't got the timing yet, and they're trying to figure out like, you go first, or you go first, and they're both arguing. Not arguing, but like, come on man, lead, what are we doing? And you're like, you should also be able to lead and win. It's a necessity. You like get the counter game and the distance first, and after that you have to lead to set up and feel comfortable opening. But you're only comfortable opening if you understand the range. If you don't have the range, you can't open. You progressed really well.
You've got to have your defense first.
Even if you look back to a couple months ago, you were barely landing headshots. You've landed like over a dozen today.
All the
like
headshots.
Yesterday.
I was always very open because I was straight.
Yeah.
And you'd bag sack.
You're always moving with it now.
Yeah.
And half the time you've baited it and you've done all these other fakes to hide it first. Like,
Well, now it's just opening up for me.
You look Ilustrisimo now.
Yeah. See, that opens for me, whereas before I was trying to go, I've got to get the head.
Yeah.
Now it's just, okay, there's an opportunity.
And like the moves haven't really changed.
No.
It's just the mindset and the order you do it, and how the timing's the hardest part.
You've always known how to do it.
Yeah.
But getting that timing
You didn't
right.
have the measurement down for a while. You've had the measurement for almost like 3 to 6 months now, like properly.
Getting
so
close
now it's just been timing and hiding your intentions and baiting them. So
and being patient.
Yeah, patience is the biggest part.
Just waiting.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah, don't just go. I always know when I do it wrong because I go one side, back, and back to the middle.
Yeah.
I need to keep going.
Yeah.
That was like
if
a
you go
football
if
step.
you go one side, then the other side.
And then straight.
And pivot out. Like, dude, don't go back in.
Yeah.
It looks like you're doing this.
I feel like
then
I was
you can
doing
aim in the middle of it. Yeah.
I felt like I was doing the Z, and then I got in the middle.
Yeah.
And I went, oh.
But yeah, I don't mind going like 1, 2.
But then get out.
Back or 1, 2. Up.
Yeah.
Don't
go back.
That's actually where I'll do that upward one.
Yeah.
Is if my left foot's forward, I take that front left line and come up. And it almost feels like those retracting roof blocks.
Yeah.
That's how I go up. Back.
Yeah, see, that's a good shot.
Yeah. Interesting. Spying myself. Just.
That was nice.
Your head's not moving as much.
Yeah, I'll stop moving a sec.
Yeah. Your feet are moving, but you used to be leading with the head, and the feet would follow. Now it's like
I can feel it.
Your head, your shoulders are really square. You used to almost angle your shoulders to lean. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I can feel there's something wrong with it.
So all of a sudden, it's not like it seems less of a moving target.
Yeah.
You're still moving with your feet, but I can kind of track where your head is a bit more. Yeah.
No, there's a little bit of fatigue crept in, which will then. No, but that's fine.
The sun and the temperatures how affecting.
Yeah, but then it shows you where things can fall off a bit.
I was also saying to Kate, and you keep going, I'm so mentally exhausted and physically. That's good though, because you know, like, if you can do it, like when you're in that condition, you can always do it.
Yeah. You've got to really think about what you're doing a bit more.
Because also, like, I don't want to train people drunk, but chances are that you're going to be out drinking when you get attacked, because that's when most people get attacked.
Yeah.
So the easiest way to simulate that is to be mentally and physically exhausted. And that's probably similar to being drunk, the closest you can. You're not going to train drunk people. People
No, we're not going to do that.
Exactly. And it's retracting the roof blocks of yours.
Yeah.
I used to be like this, and my hand would get hit, but now, because my hand's out of the way, but it comes up through. And once again, it's just right. So don't do this.
Yeah, aim it.
Yeah. What's funny is it looks like you want to go stab, but it's not really a good option.
No.
Because it's so obvious that's what would be there.
Yeah.
What's more likely is I'm a number 5 hack, label the X.
Yeah.
So because I'm like here.
Yeah. That's
more Ilustrisimo.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks you're gonna go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just you're so planted when you do it. I guess you could almost, but nah, even then, I feel like just gonna take my hand out.
You can really see it.
Yeah, you're more likely just to like wax off and just chop my hand.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking like one of these ones you go through.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I'm going, no. Yeah, exactly. And you can sometimes get the two targets.
In motion.
Yeah. 1 more minute, we'll switch.
Yeah. Yeah, nice planted.
Next to each other.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They're so good though, if the hands out.
Yeah.
Even if they're both coming down, you know that you
I haven't.
When I used to not do that, I used to just do like a one or a stab. We get clashes all the time. It's like clear as it's like.
Definitely.
That is so close.
That was good, because it only just came out.
Yeah, I was doing like a speed
Yeah,
almost.
yeah.
Man, if I did like a leg dip. I didn't even pull my leg back. I almost just straightened it,
Right.
and I felt that like hit like there.
Right.
If I didn't do that little thing, you would have chopped my thumb clean off.
Right.
As you can see, how there's a slight bend. That should have been a little lower.
Okay.
But it's so interesting because like Ray does that, where you'll fake this and they go for it,
Yeah.
and he almost just moves.
Yeah,
It's almost like
right.
that thing. It just goes back, bang. It's horrible. Once again, that's the danger of aiming at the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
I was trying to get out.
You're spiraling and
Yeah. Jump
switch over. Yeah. That honestly though, that was good, especially how you started. So that you got me almost a half a dozen headshots in the first 10 or 15. Like it means your measurements down. It was because you weren't open, so I was trying to force it a little bit just to see. But I know I should know by now. I can't force that on you. You know enough Ilustrisimo. If you're just covered and moving with the footwork, I'm just putting my hand out and doing leading myself.
Yeah, you're just going straight into it.
That's good. You're not just going for my hand and going backwards.
Yeah.
I'm missing, and then you're going bang. And I'm like, that was deep.
Yeah, I've learned
Which is
that one
nice.
now,
Yeah,
Don't go
but
for
then
that.
that's the next hard part is when I just don't. I just won't.
Yeah,
throw,
I gotta
you know,
fade it out, yeah.
And you look uncomfortable, and then you slowly get too close.
Yeah.
And you lose the measurement because you're using my weapon to measure.
Yeah.
So you can see how far
Just
it is,
there.
and that's what Ray was saying. You can even leave your arm slightly bent.
Yeah, and then
it
reach.
looks like look how low my reach is, and yeah, it's sneaky. But no, that was really good.